Welcome to the taco range. So it's been a while since I've done one of my videos, but I've been getting a lot of emails and people asking about what's going on September 1st, blah, 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 blah. To be honest with you, I don't know. A lot of changes though. You're going to be able to carry a gun without a license. There's supposed to be some differences, whether or not you have your LTC versus if you're going to do permitless carry. I'm headed down to Austin in the next month to learn about all the different changes. Anyway, personally for me, I'm always going to keep my license just because I can buy firearms without having to do a background check. Then again, I'm a firearms dealer, so it really doesn't matter. But I just think if you get pulled over by the popo, you tell them you're a licensed carry holder, I just think, or if you ever have to use your you-know-what, I think it might just look better in court. That's just my personal belief. So, that being said, I'm going to keep my instructor license and probably do classes maybe once a month if demand warrants. Now, that being said, in retrospect, I've been doing this for 10 years, and I've had a great time. I just want to thank everybody that took my class. I have a stack of completed forms, LTC 100s. I added up over 3,500 students in the last 10 years. So I wanted to say to all those that came out to the world-famous taco range, thank you. Thank you for putting up with my humor. Well, we had a lot of fun. I mean, I got to do, and all those goofy videos. Remember the videos like shooting steels and knocking my teeth out or shooting pot? I had a great time. So, we do have one more mail call. It's mail call Sunday. So I thought, you know what the heck? I'll do one more mail call. And it's a good question. It says, Tim, what do you suggest that I carry? Well, not a letter. What do you suggest that I carry when I go to the post office, since you can't carry a gun not only inside the post office, but on the premises, right? What do you suggest I carry for self-protection? Pepper spray, mace, knife, baseball bat. Sincerely, Rudolfo. A kid got teased in high school, I bet. All right, Rodolfo, do not carry a gun in the parking lot of the post office. Remember, the VA hospital is another one. You can't have a firearm in the post office. Don't take it inside the post office. I wouldn't take mace, pepper spray, brass. I wouldn't take it. Let me tell you what works in the post office. I'm telling you, it works. Just from personal experience. Blurt out in the most Karen shrieking scream impossible that you can do towards your attacker. 500 feet! 500 feet! And you gotta shrill it. Shrill it, Rudolfo. Shrill it. 500 feet! Your attacker will run out of the post office and probably leave the state. Okay? I hope that helps you. Let me know if you have to do it. So that's it. So anyway, everybody, thank you so much for 10 great years. Man, I've met young shooters, old shooters, then there's James Green old. I mean, that's like counting tree rings to figure out how old that guy is. He shot pretty good though. One of the funniest moments I ever had, it was that a guy out here brought a high point. I was giving him a range of you-know-what. It rhymes with hit. And he shot a perfect score. And I'm like, damn, dude. And then there was the fun I had with people that had Taurus pistols. And it was the cop. He was actually a cop out of Waco, retired cop. I bet him the price of the class. He was so offended when I was talking smack about Tauruses. He goes, my Taurus never jams up, blah, blah, blah. And I said, tell you what, buddy, That thing doesn't jam up out here on the range, and I'm gonna give you your money back for the class. And he jumps up off my couch and he goes, dude, you're on. I don't know if anybody remembers that story, but we're out there and hit stovepipe on the second shot. I pissed in my pants. I was laughing so hard out here. And he was like, he didn't know, I don't know, he didn't know what to think. And then, of course, speaking of peeing in pants, was the time when, remember that thing where my grandma was in the urn? It looked like a pear. Remember that? You know what I'm talking about, when you can shoot somebody if the thing can't be replaced by other means like insurance? And a few of you I would throw the urn to. Remember I said it was made out of eggshell, very fragile? There's one lady, I threw it to her in the corner of my couch, and it bounced off the table, and she screamed so loud, and all of a sudden I went, oh no. She wet her pants, and her blue jeans turned black. And her husband was cracking up, man. He was like busting the laugh. And she goes, let me see how you do with your bladder control after 5 kids. And she was screaming at me. Great time. So everybody, I'll have classes once a month, or if you get a group together, and I'll even cut the price of it because I'll make it worthwhile for everybody. But if you got like 3 or 4 or 5 people, if you still want to get your license, great. Last thing, I'm going to open up my range on weekends typically. By the hour, I don't know, charge 15, 20 bucks, 1 or 2 people. You can come out and use my range. But you got to check in with me first. You got to call ahead of time. You have to go through a little safety briefing, and you have to sign a release, all right? If you shoot one of the cows in the neighboring pasture, or you shoot each other, or you shoot yourself, you're not suing me, all right? It's just the way it works. But people are more than welcome. Use the steels, use the cardboard things on the other range. That's it. Thank you, everybody, for a great 10 years. I mean, 2011, I started doing this. I never realized how much fun I'd have. So thank you all for coming out and trusting me to do your LTC, back then CHL. Taco is out.